Hey everybody, Dr. Ernst here, and this video I think you're going to have a lot of fun with. I'm going to show you some safe and effective methods for sitting and standing from getting in and out of a chair. What I often find is a lot of us don't know the actual proper way to sit in a chair and to get in and out of a chair. So I want to take a moment and teach you that, and we're also going to show you how do you pick something up without really wrecking your back. You know, the challenge today is most of the time, because we do this inappropriately, we cause stress and strain to our lower back, our hips, even our pelvis. And it's not uncommon for me to constantly, on a daily basis, have to show someone, hey, let me show you how to sit and stand from a seated position so you can spare your back and how you're actually supposed to pick something up. Here's what we're all doing wrong. Okay, we see the chair and we usually just sort of come like this and we sit straight back like that. Often our posture is poor in the chair. Even if it's okay in the chair, most people get up by swinging themselves forward, putting their hands on their knees, and actually pushing with their upper body like that. It puts a tremendous amount of stress and load on the discs in your back. Your body was never meant to actually have to hinge and pull in a direction like that. So if you want to learn a real neat way, it's very, very easy for you to be able to get up and out of a chair. What you want to do is almost think of it as if you're standing in front of the chair and you widen your stance, you come to a tiptoe so you can bend your knees, and you actually glide down so you just get into the chair, and then you pull yourself back to stay within it. Now, the challenge with most chairs is they often encourage us to lean backwards, which is going to roll our spine, causing the lower back to actually go in the opposite direction from the natural curve. It slumps our abs in, so they are in a relaxed position. They get weak over time, and it causes the classic anterior head posture. So can you guys see how, just with looking at it, I'm sitting as if I'm an old man. So the proper way of sitting is to stay in an arched position with your back so that your head is in an upright area. And notice I'm not leaning back to the chair. So if you sit a lot at work, again, you want to stay in an upright, erect position like this. Now again, what most people do incorrectly is when it's time to get out of the chair, they lean forward and they push, which puts a tremendous amount of stress and strain on your back. So you get out of a chair the same way you get into the chair. You scoot forward to the edge. Notice how I'm on the tips of my toes. I arch my spine and I use my legs to push myself straight up. You might think this is simple, but if you're in the midst of having a lot of back pain or a thrown disc or sciatica, just doing that is going to feel like $1 million change for you. Usually, most people tell me, oh, I have no pain now when I'm coming from a sit to a standing position. So again, none of this kind of stuff where we're just coming in and slumping down or we're swinging forward and going like this. Do it the proper method and you'll see a tremendous difference. Now I have approximately about a 40-pound box filled with weights on the floor, and I'm going to show you how everyone picks stuff up. They go like this, and then notice how I have nowhere to go, because if I lock my knees, the only way I can get this up is if I use the muscles of my back. And if you do that over and over and over again, you're going to strain your back. So the way we want to do this is to properly either A, come to a kneeling position, so I have this piece of equipment or box or my child or whatever I'm picking up, and bring it close to your frame. So now that I have it here, I'm going to use the muscles of my legs to bring my body up, and now I have it. Again, I'm not going to be going like this and then going, okay, now I have to use my back or my upper body. Another way of doing stuff, again, when you're going to be picking something up, is to simply kind of squat down close to it, and again, bring it over to your frame. And then notice I'm keeping my spine straight, I'm arching my back. All of the power of my stance comes from my legs. Now, if I have to put this down somewhere, same thing. I go in the reverse pattern. And because too many times what we do is we don't recognize that the quick, simple lifts, I'm picking up laundry, putting it in my washing machine. I'm moving things around. It might not hurt right now, but in the long term, because of over and over and over and over again, the strain builds up, and that's what creates a lot of back issues. Hope you guys like this. Don't forget to share and like this video to anybody you know that needs it. Thanks for watching.